Well, how do you do, everybody? Welcome to baseball action as the Loyola Ramblers take on the Glenbrook South Titans in non-conference play. We're here up on the hill. Glad to have you with us. And we're all set to get underway with this one. Mike Henderson will lead it off. And the first pitch of the ball game is a 55-footer, ball one. Tom Galileo on the mound. I think I had an extra syllable in there. Ground ball, shortstop to first. One up, one down. Here's Connor Pauly. Galileo delivers in for a strike. Swing and a miss, strike two. These teams also play each other in summer ball, though more and more these days you find players who aren't necessarily in the team concept trying to get noticed. This summer teams in the Connie-Mac, both these teams had much more of a opportunity to start the advancement process, bring up the future varsity guys, not so much. Swing and a miss, strike three. That's two away. And Ben Semborn, the batter. And not so much teaching the team concept all the way around. I've often said it's not where you play, it's how you play. And a lot of players in baseball are losing the team concept for the individual notice because mommy and daddy and they've been taking these players. Score that as a single, by the way. Billy Lagarakis, the batter. Many of these players are out for the individual notice because that's what they've been told ever since they started sports, and mommy and daddy have taken them to the individual guys. And individual guys can do a great job at teaching bigger, stronger, faster, whatever, but what they can't teach is the team concept. In game situations. And either you got the intuition or you don't. Ground ball. Knocked down by the second baseman over to first in time. And we're done with the top half of the first inning. After a half inning of play, it's Glenbrook South nothing. And the Loyola Ramblers coming to bat. And Tom Smart will lead it off. Smart, Alex Thomas, and Jack Gallowitz. The top three of the batting order. A round ball right back up the middle. A base hit. Justin Machado's first offering drilled right back through the box. Now lead off single. Here's Alex Thomas. Of course, I sometimes feel like I'm preaching in an empty, cavernous place. I don't know that a lot of people really. I've been doing this 43 years, people. You know, it's stolen base by Tom Smart. It's, you know, years of observation. Ground ball. Foul. Just outside of first. Now the pitch drops in high, a ball. They look back, and they deliver a line shot, and that's going to be a base hit. They'll hold the runner at third, runners at the corners. Jack Yellowitz, the batter. High pop-up. Foul, given chase, and nope, not going to be able to get to it. It was Jack Molitor, I think. Gave chase on that one. There's a line shot. Back goes the center fielder, and sudden blown. Going to be a sudden blown double. And it'll score one. Paul Cushing, the batter. Still nobody out. And a run home for the Ramblers. And a strike on the inside corner. There's a fly ball. A little pop-up. Second baseman, shallow right field, takes it for the out. One down. Here's Jacob Frank. You know what I was talking about it's not where you play, it's how you play. I mean, I do have proof both ways. Players that went all over God's green earth to get noticed and didn't get noticed. And players that didn't go anywhere but played a solid game of sports, in whichever sport it was, and did get noticed. And I mean, drafted to major sport draft. There's a strike. And they didn't go nuts going to these baseball, summer tournaments, whatever. High bounder. And fly ball making way back, and a one ops out. Ground rule double. Well, I misjudged that one. Ground rule double for Jacob Frank. A blast out to left field. Hit the warning track and bounced over. Scoring two more. And Neil Udelhoffen, the batter. It's because I'm so busy talking, I'm not watching. Foul ball. Okay, get back to the game here. You get my point. Yeah, pitch high and outside a ball. Another one outside, ball. low in the dirt a ball. Ball 4. So 2 on. Ramblers and the Glenbrook South Titans. A rather nice afternoon for baseball. Little bit of a lake breeze, but I mean, it is not terrible. Coming in first to third. Machado delivers outside the ball. Ramblers have 2 aboard, taking their lead. And look back the pitch. And that's going to drop in for a base hit. And that'll load him up. Here's Brendan Egan. And a pitch outside the ball. Looked like a little bit high as well. In there for strike. 1-1. And the catcher for the Ramblers. Glenbrook South has had a pretty good week this week. Loyola's had a difficult week. There's a suicide squeeze, going to work to perfection. Bring home the 4th run of the inning. And 9th man to bat here in the bottom of the 1st, Jack Lombardi. High and outside the ball. Loyola lost 2 to St. Rita and 1 to Brother Rice this week. And a week ago, lost to Evanston. There's a strike. And the Titans this week swept the league series with New Trier. This is our 3rd broadcast in a row with the Glenbrook South Titans. Lombardi bats. And the pitch. A strike on the outside corner. These 2 teams will not meet in the super sectional play. The only way they could meet again, ground ball, shortstop over to first. Only way they could meet again would be downstate. Anyway, that's it for the 1st inning. Loyola leads it 4-0 over Glenbrook South. We'll be back with more. The Metro Chicago Sports Network in our 29th year, covering football, basketball, ice hockey, and baseball. Drive sober or get pulled over. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Top of the 2nd inning of this one. Jordan Libman leading it off. Libman, Machado, and Molitor due up. Swinging a foul ball back. Fly ball. And nope, not going to be able to get to that one. And into second goes Libman with the double. Here's Justin Machado. Ryder with the lead. And the pitch on the way, in there for a strike. Now the delivery, it's a strike. And a line shot right back up the middle. It's a base hit. And runners at the corners. Here's Jack Molitor. Pitch runner, Peter Stellis. The courtesy runner. Yeah, a high pop-up foul and out of play. Windshield whacker. Down to first. Runner back. Low and inside a ball. And a little pop-up. Second baseman has it. And one away. Here's Cameron Pauly. And strike one. Top of the second inning. Up on the hill here at Loyola. The remains of the Glenview Naval Air Station. Runways and so forth underneath there. Here on the hill. Landfill. Foul ball. Yeah, foul ball back. Loyola needed this space for their athletic fields. They don't really have much space over at the actual school campus. It's a ball. I remember before they made it up here. Here's how bad that baseball field was. It was really kind of an awkward place to play. Foul ball. Right on Laramie there. Many a house. I remember a New Trier Loyola game where one of the New Trier players put a foul ball right through a window across the street. Ground ball. Out at second. Throw to first. Not in time. And the run home. And it is 4-1. Here's KK Copley. High and outside a ball. Little foul tip. Hope that plate umpire's okay. Just saw his knee buckle a little bit. I've had those in my life. Swinging a bit straight. Heck, I've had 4 arthroscopies on my knees. Out of lock and load, and strike 3. And we go to the bottom half of the second inning. It's 4-1. The Loyola Ramblers leading the Glenbrook South Titans. And the Ramblers batted around in the first, so we go back to the top of the batting order. Tom Smart fouls one off. And a pitch low, a ball. Yeah, it was the second time in 2 games. Billy Lagaragas is going to be singing soprano. Outside a ball. Machado delivers. There's a fly ball out towards center, and center fielder just can't judge it right. The double. And Tommy Smart aboard. Here's Alex Thomas. He takes a pitch low and outside a ball. So Tom Smart aboard at second. Nobody out. They lock and load. And fouled off. The long look back. And the pitch, fly ball, center field. Center fielder drifting over, takes it for the out. Smart tags and goes to third. And here's Jack Yelowitz. High and outside a ball. And inside a ball. Ball 3. And strike. So runner at third with 1 out. Ramblers leading by 3. And Yellowitz hit by the pitch. It didn't matter. It was ball 4 anyway. Just means the ball's dead. Here's Paul Cushing. Throw to first. Runner back. Low and inside a ball. Titans playing the corners in. Inside a ball. And stolen base for Yellowitz, uncontested. With the runner at third, they weren't going to risk throwing it anywhere. Inside a ball. Sunshiny day. I notice spring has officially arrived. The red-tailed hawk that hangs out around the ballpark has been flying around a little bit today. Delivery. Here's a strike. Among other things, it likes the light stanchions here at the ballpark. It's kind of a perch to stand up there and look for prey, I guess. Ground ball. Shortstop, back a second, has it for the out. Throw to third, just keep Yelowitz honest, but Smart home for the run. And it's 5-1 in favor of Loyola. Here's Jacob Frank. He doubled his last time up. Takes a strike. Second inning. Outside the ball. And a strike. And a high pop-up. Second baseman, shallow right, heads it for the out. And the inning over at the end of 2. It's 5-1, Loyola leading Glenbrook South, and we'll be back with more. The Metro Chicago Sports Network, the home of high school sports in the northern suburbs of Chicago. Sport a winning attitude. Be a positive role model. Good sportsmanship equals good citizenship. A message in the public interest on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Top of the third inning of this one. Top of the batting order. Mike Henderson leading it off. Takes a pitch low and inside a ball. Henderson, Connor Pauly, and Ben Sanborn. Mike Henderson has a base hit back up the middle. Leadoff single. And Connor Pauly, the batter. They lock and load. Swing it a bit straight. Outfield playing straight away. Swing a little foul tip. Got a little piece of it. And strike 3. So 1 down. Here's Ben Sanborn. Got a little activity down in the bullpen for the Titans. Throw to first, runner back. Non-conference game. Throw to first, runner back. And Ramblers, they don't have it any easier in the regular season. After tonight, tomorrow, they've got the second meeting with Brother Rice, and then their home series with Mount Carmel. And a base hit. Single back up the middle for Sanborn. 2 aboard. And Billy Lagaracas, the batter. So Lagaracas bats with 2 on. And 1 out. And a ball. Foul ball back. Hey, get the runner to stay honest out there. It's second. And a ground ball. Second baseman flip to short, over to first. Double play, and we're done with the top of the third inning. In the inning, no runs, 2 hits. 1 left. Go to the bottom half of the third. And the Loyola Ramblers leading Glenbrook South with a score of 5-1. Neil Udelhoffen leading it off. And first pitch hitting ground ball. Second baseman up, throwing over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Yeah, high pop-up. Foul. Windshield whacker. In there for strike. 0-2. And fly ball. Right fielder waits. Has it for the out. 2 away. Here's Brendan Egan. He takes a strike. Strike 1. And a ground ball. Second baseman over to the pitcher covering. And 1, 2, 3. Quietly go the Ramblers at the end of 3. It's 5-1. Loyola leading Glenbrook South. We'll be back with more. The longest continuous cable high school sports broadcasting in Chicagoland. 29 years of doing this. This is the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Alcohol consumption on school grounds is illegal under Illinois law. That includes even the outside areas. You can't hold a kegger or something like that as a fundraiser or anything like that. Can't drink any alcohol on any school grounds. And as a matter of fact, that doesn't, even if there's a sports event, it's illegal on school grounds. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network, where we go to the top of the 4th inning. Jordan Libman leading it off. And takes a strike. Strike 1. Baseball action here on the network. Foul ball. Ground ball. Pick up, nice by the shortstop Thomas. Over to Jacob Frank for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Justin Machado. Machado takes one outside the ball. High pop-up on the infield. Thomas calling for it. Takes it for the out. 2 down. And Jack Molitor, the batter. And swinging a bit straight. And outside the ball. Ground ball back behind second. Thomas over to Frank, and 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. Halfway home with the ball game. 5-1. Loyola Ramblers leading the Glenbrook South Titans. And Jack Lombardi will lead it off for the Ramblers here in the bottom half of the fourth. And line shot right at the second baseman. Heads it for the out. One up, one down. Here's Tom Smart. Ground ball. Shortstop. Long throw. 2 pitches, 2 outs. Here's Alex Thomas. Low and outside. A ball. And another one low and outside the ball. And strike. And the count's gone blackjack on Thomas. And strike. And the count evens up at deuces. And a line shot. That's a base hit to right center for Thomas. And here is Jack Yellowitz. Swings and misses for a strike. Strike one. Down to first, runner back. And a ground ball. Second baseman over to first, and that'll do it for the inning. So both teams go quietly in the fourth. It's 5-1. Loyola leading Glenbrook South. We'll be back with more. Thank you for watching the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Players play the game, not the parents or the fans in the stands. Sport a winning attitude. A message in the public interest by the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Top of the fifth inning. Cameron Pauly leading it off. And a high fly ball. Taken for the out. Out and set it. One up, one down. KK Copley, the batter. And he fouls one off out of play. And ground ball. Shortstop to first. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Mike Henderson. He takes a strike. Henderson, the batter. Swing and a miss. Strike. Yeah, a little bit outside the ball. And a ground ball right to first baseman Thomas. Steps on the bag. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. Go to the bottom of the fifth. And the Ramblers leading this one 5-1. And Paul Cushing leads it off. Ground ball, shortstop, whoopsie. Had it eat him up a little bit. That's an error. And Jacob Frank, the batter. And a ground ball and thrown away. And over to third, it's going to go Cushing. Runners at the corners. Well, that first error got into his head, I think, a little bit out at short, creating the second one on the flip. So runners at the corners, nobody out, and Neil Udelhoff in the batter. Swing and a miss, and stolen base. Make it a double steal. And the run home. You know, it wasn't a double steal because he didn't go until the runner was at second. They throw it to second, not in time. Double for Udelhoffen. that wasn't a double steal. It was the initial steal, and then when the ball got away from the second baseman, that's when Paul Cushing came home with the run. So the double by Udelhoven brings home another run. And it's 7-1 now in favor of the Ramblers. Pitch is high, a ball. And ground ball and thrown away by the second baseman, or error on the first baseman, however you want to call it. And over to second and third. Brendan Egan, the batter. Pitch is low, ball. And fouled up. Two runs in the inning. Two in scoring position. Still nobody out. Pitch is high, a ball. And he did go for the strike. So the Ramblers have added a few here. Loyola University also used to be the Ramblers. They're not the Ramblers anymore. I think they're the Wolf Pack or something like that. Or the Wolves or Wolf Pack. Line shot up over the hit. It's a base hit. And that'll score another run. And Jack Lombardi, the batter. In there for a strike. Still nobody out. And 3 runs home. Runners at the corners. Bounces in. Both these teams right now playing about 500 ball. Swing at a bit, straight. Number 9 in the batting order, Jack Lombardi. Outside of ball. Yeah, well outside of ball. And fouled away. And ball 4. And that loads them up for the Ramblers. And they still have nobody out. Tom Smart, the batter. In there for a strike. Now there's our red-tailed hawk up on the light standard up there. Infield pulled in, looking for a play at the plate. Pitch outside the ball. Baseball continuing about halfway through the regular season. Teams know which super section they'll play. They don't know any of the playoff beyond that, other than which super sectional they'll be in. Foul ball. The regional and sectional end of it still kind of up in the air. IHSA hasn't gotten that far yet. Illinois High School Association. Pitch a low ball. And straight up the chute. And out of play. And he did go. Strike three. So one away. Here's Alex Thomas. And Thomas with the fly ball. Taken on the run in center. And it's going to be a sacrifice fly, bringing home the fourth run of the inning. And it is 9-1 in favor of the Ramblers. 2 out. Jack Yellowitz, the batter, and Mike McCormack goes in as the courtesy runner for Egan. And first pitch hitting, fly ball down the line, foul. Down in the corner, out in the street, Willie on the pole. Swing and a miss, straight. And a ball outside. And fly ball. Right fielder drifts in a little bit and takes it for the out. Ramblers bat around again. Second time in the ball game, and they lead it 9-1. As we go to the sixth, we'll be back with more. The Metro Chicago Sports Network. And on selected games, watch us on YouTube, on demand, anytime. North Shore Epidemic. Teenage substance abuse, and that includes alcohol abuse. Know the risks. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. And we go to the top of the sixth inning of this one. And Connor Pauly, the batter. Ramblers, 9 runs on 10 hits. Outside the ball. And a ball outside. And that, I was just thinking how these street agents, now these guys are controlling like even the rankings of teams and stuff. Because they ranked Glenbrook South so very high at the start of the season, all because of one player. Ground ball. Second baseman over to first. One up, one down. Here's Ben Sanborn. But he's a pitcher, and he only, can pitch X number of games. And, yeah, they're average, better than average team. Certainly going to be in the hunt for the Glenbrook South, hunt for the Central Suburban South. But much the same way the early rankings had Loyola a little bit higher than they've turned out to be, all because of one player. And I'm not going to mention names because it's all part of the whole concept of team, which is my point, that you play as a team, and sometimes one player can't save you, no matter how good they are. Ball four. That's the first base runner Glenbrook South has had since the third inning. We're in the sixth. Ball. Again, the throw over. Runner back. Low and outside. A ball. And that's a low ball. They lock and load outside. Billy Lagarakis. And hit by the pitch. Lagarakis aboard. And, well, he's got to be a pinch runner. He can't be a courtesy runner. Re-entry pinch runner is Peter Stillis, because he was a courtesy runner for Machado when Machado was pitching. So now he becomes the courtesy runner, the pinch runner for Billy Lagarakis, the catcher. Here in the sixth. Can't be courtesy runner for both. Pitches low ball. I guess that's, to me, that's the only way it can work. I thought you couldn't use the same guy for both, but I guess I'm wrong on that. There's a fly ball out towards center. Center fielder drifts back, takes it for the out. 2-away, 2 on, 2 out. And Justin Machado's the batter. Some activity down in the bullpen. And a pitch high ball. And scoop dad, fly ball. Center fielder over, heads for the out. To end the top of the sixth. It remains 9-1. The Loyola Ramblers leading the Glenbrook South Titans here at the Hill, the Munn Sports Complex. Paul Cushing leading it off, takes a ball. Swing it a bit straight. And foul ball out of play. And a pitch high ball. Ramblers need 2 runs to finish this one early. Blowing inside the ball. And ball 4. Cushing aboard via the walk. And here's Jacob Frank. And that one's high ball. And a strike. Yeah, the big rivalries, Loyola and Mount Carmel. Highland Park and Deerfield next week. Base hit single for Jacob Frank, 2 aboard. And Neil Udelhoffen, the batter. He doubled his last time up. Came home to score. And takes a ball. Ball 1. Swinging a bit straight. And it puts a low ball. And foul ball off to the left. We're going to ground ball. And it's through for the base hit to right. The play will be at third, and they get Jacob Frank at third. But another run home. Paul Cushing. And it is 10-1. So Jacob Frank out at third on the single by Udelhoffen, who's over at second. Ground ball. They pick up the long throw, 2 out. And Brendan Egan, the batter. The game finishing run on the 10-run rule at third. Ramblers leading at 10-1. The pitch, line shot, base hit, and that'll finish up the ball game. And the Loyola Ramblers win 11-1. And the Ramblers victorious over the Glenbrook South Titans. Final word on this ball game for the Loyola Ramblers: 11 runs, 12 hits, no errors, No, I take that back. I was going to say no strikeouts. I see one here. One strikeout. And 3 walks given up by the Titans pitchers today. 6 left on base and 3 stolen bases for the Ramblers. For the Glenbrook South Titans, 1 run on 5 hits, 3 errors. They were struck out only once. That was no, I take that back. That's wrong too. 1, 2, 3. Struck out 3 times. Ramblers had 3 strikeouts. Just 1 walk issued and no stolen bases. So that'll do it for us for this ball game. Stick around for more sports action here on the network, all during the spring and summer. And for all of us, we say as always, thanks for watching and so long, everybody.